Alright, well, hello there, everybody. Alright, I'm just gonna get into this. This is another game of Battlefield 3. And I had just hit 45 when, I jumped into a TDM game just because I enjoy Team Deathmatch a little bit more, and it just provides good gameplay. But yeah, I had just hit 45, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm feeling pro. And this game, I mean, it was one of those games where you just think, God, I hate my team. I mean, you'll see why later, but it was annoying. So, as we're playing right now, yeah, I'm really excited to have, hit 45, just because the game's only been out for I think 2 or 3 weeks now, so it's pretty tight. I feel accomplished, and yeah. Okay, so right now, right there, I've whipped out my RPG, and I feel like that's one of those things that sometimes you just need to be able to get some splash damage, and I'll use my RPG every so often to take someone out. I mean, there's every so often when you want to have those games where you just take out an RPG and you go to town with that thing. But as I said, I don't know. I don't really have those games all too often. But yeah, and I like how when I look back at this gameplay, or just any gameplay really, I notice small things. Like right there when I shot that rocket, if I'd aimed an inch on my screen up more, I would have got the kill. And potentially I could have, helped my team win this game, because it was a close game, and it pissed me off when we lost. So yeah, that was my first death right there, and I was like, all right, I win, I think 5-0 to start off the game, so that was pretty tight. So yeah, right there made me laugh because I didn't know the dude was actually dead, or the dude was alive, and I felt guilty. And it looked like I was trying to let my teammate die, and that was that was not the intention. I just wasn't sure if that was a real guy, but I guess I probably should have, tried to spot the person, because I just got this new controller. I got this Razer Onza Tournament Edition controller, and it's got some keys that you can map to certain buttons above the bumper keys. So I have my right upper bumper thing mapped to the back button, so when I'm aiming, I can mark people really easily, and it helps out a little bit. Just kind of something else. And be honest, I really like the controller. I had a gift card to Best Buy, and I just decided, hey, Razer makes some good stuff. I thought I might as well check it out, so I got it, and it's working out great for me. And if anyone ever really wants to know what I use to game, it'd be a basic video. So yeah, in the game right now, I'm using the A91, which, in my opinion, is probably one of the better SMGs. Probably, it's either the best or the second best in my opinion. It's in a close tie with the G36C, and that's for a couple reasons. One, because I love the G36C, and two, the G36C just worked well for me. And then the A91, it's got a lot, doesn't have that much recoil, which is nice, because you can take the longer shots and get away with doing bursts instead of having to fire one shot at a time and let it settle. It helps. But yeah, and then for my attachments, I have the reflex sight on it, just because I enjoy the reflex sight personally. I don't really like the Cobra sight. That's just the reticule annoys me, and the PKS holo sight is weird because it's just a knockoff of the real holo sight, which I think I just got I think it was either this game or the game before. So yeah, and then I like to run a silencer because I'm not a big fan of the flash hider, and because they say the selling point is that you can not see a flash, but I don't really think that that's a problem. If anything, it's more the sounds. I was playing a game the other day where I was like on one side of a wall, and there was someone reloading on the other side of the wall, and I could hear that. And then it turned out to be my teammate, but still, I thought it was kind of funny that, like, with the headset, you can definitely hear things. And I know that sounds redundant, but it really does make a difference. And I mean, I can't play without a headset anymore, just because it just seems more natural to have one. So another thing is my first video. I was just trying to get my capture card set up, and I'm hoping that the resolution on this, once I upload it to YouTube, will be better. I think it should be recording at 720p. I tried to put it on 1080i for a while there, and what happened was it would like pixelate every time I moved, and that was a big pain, and it looked so bad, like too bad to where I couldn't actually do anything about it, and I just wouldn't keep it. So yeah, in this game, I guess I could probably bring this up at a better time, but like right now, actually, it is a great time. Right now, I have the MP443 as my pistol, and I don't really like this pistol at all. The only reason I even have it like on my class right now is just because it kind of like stays there every so often, and like I've come to terms with the way that they choose your weapons as the preset things that pop up on the class when you start up a game. And like it always, for me, I like to use the M9 suppressor just because I love that. And like I think right here I pick up a kill, and then I like don't get this guy and I run out of ammo, so I would take out my pistol. Had I been using the M9, you know, I might have lived that, because it just got a little stronger, and the only difference between the M9 and the MP443 is that, you know, the MP443 can shoot a little faster, but it's not a noticeable difference if you ask me. Alright, and like right there, I had just, you know, split the clips because I was having some problems, and like I had to stop playing for a little bit because, you know, my dad had come up and talked to me, so that was just kind of something, but I don't think that was pretty noticeable. Alright. And, you know, I have like this list of things to go over, and, you know, I've gotten through it now. So let's just go on. One thing I'm excited for about like Battlefield 3 is I'm excited for when they start coming out with map packs, because those, like the Back to Caspian map pack looks pretty sick if you ask me. Because I mean, I played Battlefield 2, and like I never really got to know the maps especially well, but I do remember them, and it seems cool that they're gonna redo it and put it on like the Frostbite 2 engine, because this game has some stunning graphics. Like multiplayer, it's very crisp and clear, and I only like I've only played multiplayer. I haven't really touched the campaign yet, which I mean I feel really guilty about, since the campaign's really good in this game, and I just haven't really given full credit. So yeah, I can't wait for that new map pack, and I guess there's gonna be another one too, because if you look at the extras tab in the main menu, you can see that there's a different map pack other than the Back to Caspian map pack. So I'm excited for that. And right here, I see a sniper. I'm like, ooh, repair tool. And I had recently it just got a headshot with a repair tool in the last game, and I thought, oh, that'd be fun to do. So that's the only reason I had the instinct to take that out. Alright, and right now, so the gameplay is just winding down right now. This is actually where it ends, right here. Like, I kill that guy, and I kill like 3 more people, and then I get killed, and the game ends. So, final score of 20-7. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, go team! Even though I hate my team, they all suck.